What's up everyone, Ben Murphy here, and today I'm here reviewing a 2020 AMG C43. So now I'm going to go around the outside of the car, talk about the design, what I like about it. So starting with the front of the car, what I really like about the front is these right here. I really like this, it makes the car look aggressive. And then if we come around it back here, there's kind of a little bit of like a slit right here. I like this a lot. I like how it looks also from the side. I think it looks aggressive. And I really like these headlights actually. I think these headlights look really good. And so that's it for the front of the car. But we go around to kind of the side of the car. We got the rims. These are 19-inch rims. These are not the standard rims. So just know that these don't come standard. And I really like these calipers right here. They're really big, as you can see, big calipers. And so that's it for the side of the car. Now we'll go around to the back of the car and talk about the back of the car. Well, before we do that, I actually like this bi-turbo badge right here. I think that looks cool. So yeah, now we'll go around to the back of the car. So now for the back of the car, so you have your C43 badge here, obviously. And then on the other side, you have your AMG badge right here. And then for another part of the car, you have this little lip right here, this little kind of lip spoiler, I guess you could say. That does come standard, if you want to know. And now, so if we look down below at the exhaust, you have a quad tip exhaust. This exhaust is the performance exhaust. It doesn't add any horsepower or anything, it just sounds really good. We'll start the car up later, so you'll be able to hear how it sounds, but it sounds really good. And then this diffuser, I really like this diffuser. I think the diffuser looks really aggressive. So now we'll open up the trunk and yeah, we'll open up the trunk, see how much trunk space it has. So there's 3 ways you can open up the trunk. First way is with the key right there. You just hold that, opens up the trunk. And there's a way to open up the trunk on the inside of the car. I'll show that when I go on the inside. But the third way is there's this little kick sensor down here. So if you kind of just kick, hold your foot there, it opens up the trunk. So now if we look inside the trunk, for being an AMG car and a sports car, well, more sports sedan, it actually has a lot of trunk space. It has 12.6 cubic feet of trunk space. So I think you could fit a bag of golf clubs in here for sure. Some suitcases if you're traveling, go to the airport or something. Groceries if you're going grocery shopping. So yeah, that's for the trunk and the trunk space. And then the kick sensor, you can also close the trunk with the kick sensor as well. Just do the same thing and it'll close. And so that's it for the back of the car. Now we'll hop into the inside of the car, show off the features on the inside of the car. So now we're in the interior of this 2020 AMG C43. So first thing you notice is the 10.5-inch screen, and it is not a touch screen actually. So to control the screen is this like knob right here. Move this, it goes up and down, and you press down, it selects stuff. But then you also have your buttons as well. You got your navigation button right here, your radio button, then your media, so if you have like your phone connected, your telephone, and then you got your home button here, your back button here. And so now also you have a digital display in front of the driver as well. I think that looks good. Definitely it looks better than analog. So now if we look at the steering wheel of the car, full leather steering wheel, perforated leather. And as you can see, the steering wheel's got a lot of buttons and stuff on it. We'll go over all that later. But the car has a Burmester sound system. And another cool thing about this car is a 64 color ambient lighting that we'll go over later. It's got memory seats. And one other thing cool about the seats, it has heating seats right here and cooled seats right there. So actually the BMW X5 that I reviewed does not have cooled seats. So there's a plus about this car. It does have cool seats. Now moving on to the driving modes. So this is how you change modes right here. So you just flip this up. It's got individual, slippery, comfort, sport, and sport plus. So, and then here, right here is your manual mode or your automatic mode. There's your automatic mode. Then it goes to man. You can see where it is on the screen right here. Go, that's manual. D is automatic. So then below that, you have your suspension settings. So you can see everything right here on the screen. So now, right now, suspension is Sport, Sport Plus, or Comfort. Then below that is your traction control. So you can have that on or off. Then this is the radio volume right here. Then this right here is like the exhaust settings. So if you press this, you see it change right here, powerful or balanced. And then right here below that is the auto turn on and off. So if you come to a stop, it'll automatically turn off to save gas fuel. But those are in a lot of cars. I usually, personally, I have that off in my car. It is in my car as well. I have that turned off because I find it annoying. But then below that is your parking cameras. So, but everything you can do here with the driving modes, you can also do on this right here on the steering wheel, which is really cool. So if you look here, you can change it from, you press this button right here, it goes from manual to automatic, then back to manual. And then here's your suspension settings. So you press this button to change the thing below. So there's Sport, there's Sport Plus. And then if you actually press this down, you can change what like you're changing basically. So now, and the top is changing the auto on off. Then that's changing the exhaust. There's the manual or automatic, traction control, suspension. So yeah, you can just go through and change that. So now the drive modes, you can actually change the drive modes on the steering wheel as well with this little knob right here. So C, obviously Comfort. You go down Sport, Sport Plus. Then if you go up, you have your individual mode, which is basically your custom mode, I guess. So whatever you have set. So right now, if we change modes, then we go back to individual, you can see that it's set for the manual gear mode, traction control Sport Plus, the exhaust powerful. And then if we go above that, you have your slippery mode as well. Here, being in Texas, it doesn't really snow. I don't know when you're gonna really use that, but so yeah, but there is there. You got your slippery mode there. So that's it for the driving modes really. So now for the digital tachometer and speedometer. So you can change the way it looks. Right now it's in classic, but you can go up using this. Well, first to change it, you press this home button right here. It's under designs. So you click this thumbprint button right here, and that goes to designs. And if you swipe up, there you go. It goes to sport. You can change to sport. So bam, change to sport. But now where it really changes is super sport. So if you go up and then click super sport, it's like right in front of you. It really changes a lot. It's almost kind of like a track mode, it feels like. So then you can change, like you can see how it has boost, horsepower, pound-feet of torque on the right, but you can change what's on those sides by going back to the home button. And if you scroll over to your AMG performance right here, you can change. So as you can see, the left side has your G's, like when you're turning and all that, and the right side has your boost, horsepower, pound-feet of torque, but you can change. So like you can have the lap times, your boost, and this will show you like your oil temperature and just also your temperature. Got this. So yeah, and to change the left side, you swipe over. I mean the right side, we were just changing the left side, you swipe over, and you can do the same thing on the right side, except it's a little different than the left side. But yeah, that's how you kind of change the this digital tachometer and speedometer in front of you. It's really cool. But now we'll move on to the ambient lighting. I'll show you the 64 color ambient lighting. So now for the 64 color ambient lighting. So you're on our home screen right now, and it's under vehicle. Press vehicle. You go over. There we go. And it's under light settings. And ambient light right here. So obviously you can change the color. Up or down changes the color. But then if you go over, it changes the brightness. So you can see that if you go down, it'll dim it. And zeros all the way off. And then if you go over here and you click down on the brightness zones, you can change each individual. You can change the front of the car. So look, if you go down, it'll dim the front, and then so you can select how bright you want it in each section of the car. And that's it for the 64 color ambient lighting. 64 colors, that's so many colors to choose from. And the ambient lighting looks really cool, especially at night. Obviously you can't really see it that well, it's the daytime, but ambient lighting looks really cool at night. And so that's it for the inside of the car. Now I'm gonna go around to the hood of the car and show you what's under the hood. So now we're under the hood of this 2020 AMG C43. So if you come look at the kind of the engine, you'll see it says AMG right here. I got your Mercedes logo. And then I really like the red right here. I really like the way that looks. But the engine, it's a 3-liter twin turbo V6. Makes 385 horsepower and 384 pound-feet of torque, so it's almost equal. It'll do 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds. And the car is a 9-speed automatic. It's all-wheel drive. And if you want to know, the fuel economy for this car, it does 19 miles per gallon in the city and 27 miles per gallon on the highway for a combined 22 miles per gallon. But if you're buying this car, especially if you're buying an AMG, you're not buying it for fuel economy, and you're probably not going to get the full 19 or the full 27 on the highway, because obviously that's if you're driving in straight comfort mode or whatnot. So, but there's the fuel economy if you want to know about it. But now we're gonna go around and I'll show you the exhaust. We'll start up the car and you can see here how the exhaust sounds, because the performance exhaust on this car sounds really good. Alright, so now we're gonna take the car for a drive and on this little back road that's right outside of our neighborhood. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and I'll see you when we get to that road. This thing pulls. It punches you when you get up to like once I hit like second, then let it get up to like 5 or 6, it punches you back when you shift it. Goodness, this thing is crazy. This thing. So if you're looking to buy a 2020 Mercedes AMG C43, so the sedan, this one base comes in at $56,000, but this one is spec'd out, has a lot of options on it. So spec'd out how it is, it's $65,000, but the coupe, they have a coupe and a convertible version of this. So the coupe, it starts at $59,000 and the convertible starts at $65,000. So if you're looking to buy a Mercedes AMG, a 2020 AMG C43, that's how much it'll cost you. So that'll be it for this review. So if you're not subscribed and you like these style of videos, I do a ton of car videos, reviews, whatnot, just click down below, click the subscribe button. It takes like 2 seconds, really helps me out. And like the video if you like this video, and comment down below what you'd like to see, what other cars you'd like to see me review, and I'll see you guys in the next video.